Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Nanatsu no Taizai, chapter 288, Operation God. Let's get into it, man. I'm excited to see this Ryudicell and Escanor team up against Zeldris. Let's see what they have in store. The truth we now know is with the power of the Demon King, Zeldris can completely nullify magical attacks. Furthermore, his original ability, Ominous Nebula, draws us in with an incredibly powerful vacuum, then striking us with an invisible, mysterious force before our own attacks can ever reach him. But what is the true nature of those invisible attacks? Are they created from some kind of dark energy, or perhaps some still unseen new assassin? I still don't have any idea, but from what my eyes can see, it's not his sword work. Let's do this just as we planned, not that we have any choice. Ruby Shine. Okay, so we got everybody. We got the pacifier and Krusak being pushed back a little bit, and Zeldris is just like standing there. Cruel Sun. This man, did he just throw a Cruel Sun at Zeldris? Oh man. No matter how powerful any ability is, there will always be a blind spot to it. If he's just allowing us to attack him in order to counterattack us, meaning if it uses the same principle as full encounter, we simply need to calculate the timing of his counterattacks to coordinate our own. Alright, so they're using like the breed to like mask their presence, I'm guessing. Alright, so now Escanor, Riza, and Ryudicell are attacking at the same time. Yeah, because you can see Ryudicell up here and Escanor was down lower. And Zelda sent the both of them flying, dude. Like, they just can't mess with him. What? Yeah, even Merlin is like, how are we gonna beat this guy? How was he able to see through our attacks? We obstructed his field of vision with the explosion from Escanor's attack. Our presence should have been camouflaged. Alright, so now they're being sucked back in. Escanor's back on his feet. This is a waste of time. I'm going to get serious. What did he say? This man, so he's just been playing around this entire time. And I like the mark on his forehead is like changing a little bit. Oh man, dude. Um, so he's multiplied the speed and intensity of his vacuum. Oh, and even Merlin's being sucked in. Okay. I won't be able to teleport in time. First, I'll eliminate you and take the commandment. But there's no way Escanor's gonna let that happen. Come on now. Oh, so Zeldris actually did send someone back. Yeah, Escanor blocked it. Okay. Escanor? I'm sorry. I just had to. I was powerless against my own heart. Merlin? Okay, so Merlin's knocked out. Weird. Of course, Escanor is angry. Crazy prominence. Is this guy just like using the cliffside and like making meteors from it and just sending it as Zeldris? Like this guy is literally creating meteors. Um, so I wonder because Merlin didn't get like hit by that attack. I mean, Escanor took the full brunt of it, but I mean, at the end of the day, she did get like thrown against a like a cliffside, and then on top of that, she also had Escanor land on top of her. So I would understand her being knocked out from that. Like, like yeah, I can understand for sure. All right, so yeah, this man just sent meteors at Zeldris. Um, you trying to get me caught in this too? And Merlin's awake already. Okay, so that made no sense. Um, and Escanor literally just threw like an entire like chunk of rock at Zeldris. And of course, I think Zeldris just cut this thing in half, and he's just like cutting the rest of it into tiny little pieces. Dude, I'm digging this fight so far. I can't believe it. It's this simple and yet so unparalleled in its brutality. His ability doesn't depend on his sense of sight or hearing or even feeling the presence of those around him. Oh, dope, dude. This is a cool panel. Alright, so let's see what Merlin sees. The true nature of ominous nebula is through an extreme ultimate state of concentration. He accelerates the darkness within his own body and spirals it um, around him, creating a vortex that pulls in all living things around him with a terrifying force, as if air were suddenly introduced into a vacuum. Any and everything that enters that area will be shredded to ribbons with such blinding speed that even the absolute spinal reflexes of a living organism could not dodge them in time. Simply to put a name on it, it would be full react. I love how she just immediately has a name for it. Um, Interesting. There's an anime that is on my to watch list. Elfen Lied or Elfen Lied or something like that. And it kind of reminds me, like, my minimum knowledge of that anime is I know the main character has some kind of weird thing where she has, like, these invisible, like, arms that, literally, like, chop, like, people's heads off and, like, cuts limbs off and things like that. Um, and they're invisible. And I don't know, it kind of reminds me of this because, like, what Merlin is describing is, like, the darkness that's like spiraling all around Zeldris is like invisible, right? And it's literally just doing like all the work for him, right? It's pushing and pulling things back and just like cutting up things that even get remotely close to him. Those little ribbons of darkness will take care of the job for him. So it kind of reminds me of that thing from Elfen Lied a little bit. Um, all right, so it's like he's moving faster than light. And that's not even an exaggeration. He's able to even surpass the divine territory of my grace Flash. And what of it? I have a responsibility, a duty to win this holy war as the head of the four archangels and as the leader of Stigma. I've sacrificed everything to accomplish that. Love, friendship, everything. I simply cannot comprehend you despicable demons. Oh, Guild Thunder, okay. I mean, how lame would it be? I mean, it's complicated because like that is, Margaret's body that Rita Cell just has to inhabit. Um, I don't know, like I'm just like if he dies here, which I don't think he will, but like him protecting, the body of, the person that he loves makes sense, but like it's like so lame at the end of the day because it's like he's protecting Ryuta at the end of the day. Who wants to protect Ryuta? Like, come on, man. All right, so Hendrickson's like, Kill Thunder. Um, but yeah, he's probably fine, right? I mean, I think it would be really interesting if Zeldris actually killed somebody that important. Like how crazy would that be? That would make everything feel like real. Like there would actually be some weight behind this war if somebody like Gil Thunder actually lost his life. Um, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Anyway, all that's left is you. You persistent little cockroaches, just die already. Please just hang in there for one more minute. Alright, I'm done making mistakes too. Alright, so Merlin teleported. Super combo teleport. I love that smug smile that Merlin had. Um, since she said hang in there for one more minute, I think she's the one that said that. Um, no, that was Escanor. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Escanor saying please just hang in there for one more minute. I think is alluding the one is coming pretty soon. Um, so you're able to walk freely, completely unaffected by ominous nebula? Are you some kind of monster? And be it Meliodas or Esterosa, it seems all you brothers are just dying to get the crap pounded out of you by me. Where have I felt this magic before? The time has come. The one. For his 1 minute of high noon, he becomes the incarnation of invincibility and unparalleled strength. The One is unleashed. Chapter 289, Pride versus Piety. Even at an overwhelming disadvantage, his pride never falters. This 1 minute is their only chance. The One steps into action. Um, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'm conflicted, man. I'm really conflicted. Like it's hype. It's hype to see like because my mind can only like imagine what the fight is going to be like, but the last little paragraph at the end tells you all you need to know. The incarnation of invincibility and unparalleled strength. Like invincibility. Like this man is literally invincible in this form. And I think that's just my biggest and I hate to be so negative, but like I just hate that like this guy is literally invincible in this form, and I just feel like it's always Escanor to win these battles. Like I don't know, I just feel like he always wins, man. He's just like a get out of jail free card if that makes any sense. So I don't know, like the first time that we saw the One, like it felt special, right? Like it felt like an event. So my concern is I just don't want us relying, or I don't want Nakaba relying on the One like a lot, like to literally get us out of jail as a free card to get us out of jail whenever we're facing a incredibly OP enemy, right? I just don't want like Nakaba to keep relying on the One because like I said, the first time seeing it, like it felt special. So seeing it again not too long after the Meliodas fight just feels like come on, man. Like I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sure everyone else is probably gonna be like super hyped and I'm just over here like complaining, but I don't know, man. Like it just I don't know. I just don't I feel conflicted about seeing the One again, man, because I don't know. Like I said, man, it just feels um like now the fight is over, basically. Like I don't know, man. I'm not that big of a fan of it. Because like I said, man, he's like the dude is literally invincible in this form. So like, it's probably gonna be an entertaining fight next week. But we know Escanor at the end of the day is going to win. Um, and then also I thought like my memory is a little foggy on this, but last time he used it, like, wasn't it kind of built up or at least like described that like it leaves like he was left in a pretty fucked up shape after using the One, right? So like that's why that's not a form that he uses a lot. Like he only uses that form in emergencies. So like I know this is an emergency again, but it's just like I don't know, man. It just feels like there's no repercussions for him using this ability. Like to use something this strong, I feel like there should be like some consequences or some repercussions on his body for going into this form. And like I don't know. It just feels like oh he can go into it again. Like I don't know. I just feel I just don't. I just wish that this doesn't become a habit. Like we're just gonna see this whenever the going gets tough. We're gonna see the One get us out of a tough spot. Like I don't know, man. That's probably just me, but I don't know. I just feel a little conflicted about it. It's whatever, man. I have faith that the fight is gonna be hype next week, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little salty that I know Zeltress is probably gonna get taken out next chapter, but whatever. We'll see. I hope Nakaba can surprise us. Like, how crazy would it be if Zeltress could actually take out Escanor? But then again, Meliodas himself could not even take out the One. So that tells you all you need to know that Zeltress is probably not gonna have like a chance at all. And I don't know. That's kind of sad to me, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired of like just how overpowered and OP Escanor is, man. He only has a minute in this form, but I'm sure if he just uses the boy, if he uses that attack again, I forgot what it was called. It was like Divine Sword or something like that. But if he uses that once, like he's good, dude. That's probably gonna be the end of the battle. Um, So yeah, that's it, guys, for this chapter. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. Like, are you okay with seeing the one like again to get us out of this tough spot? Am I overreacting? Am I making too big of a fuss out of this? Am I complaining over nothing? Let me know how you guys feel about the one coming into the manga again. Um, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe for more Taizai, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.